Welcome back, people. Today we got a shrimp curry recipe. Firstly, thank you so much for all of that, the love and everything on the last video. I never thought that I'll have people coming up to me and saying like, "Oh, are you cooking with Luke?" I was like, "Yeah, of course, man." But yeah, so we got shrimp, like Thai-ish curry recipe today. I got some new mics, and these ain't getting lost in the fridge because these are like attached proper. Got a new setup, everything, so this video is literally going to blow the last one out of the park. So this is just king prawns, Tesco finest brand, this one is. These are just defrosted, so this is 1 packet's worth. Some coconut milk, got a lime. Now this is one of the interesting ones that I doubt a lot of people know what it is, but this is actually this, but dried. So this is a dried lime. This is a black one. You can get a white one as well. 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, and we will be using the green chili out of this packet. Things that are going in is fish sauce. I'm gonna have a video of how to make your own curry powder coming out soon, but for the time being, we're just using some Tesco brand. Coriander seeds, grass, MSG. We're gonna be making some naan breads today, so we have our 400 grams of plain flour measured out. We have all our flour here and our lukewarm, murky, yeasty water, just for that extra flavour. And what you want to do is you just want to create a well in the flour and then slowly incorporate the water into the flour. But remember what I said, you can add in but you can't take out, so don't rush. You've got all the time in the world. And slowly incorporate it in like this. When your dough comes together roughly like this consistency, so it's still quite tough and floury and there's still a lot of flour left in this. So what we're going to do is going to scrape that off, use that as our rolling flour, and that's also going to incorporate all the other little bits that were left behind there, all of the stuff that's on your hands. You're going to scrape it off and it's going to go all in this dough and there's not going to be any wastage. So after a couple of minutes of kneading, you're going to get it to this consistency. So what you want to do, you just want to round it off into a smooth ball. How I like to do that, I just got to get 2 hands, push from the side to the bottom, and then twist, twist, twist like that. So I'll play around with it in your hand till you get a nice smooth little dough ball like that. We're going to place this in a bowl, cover it with cling film and chill it. Put it in a bowl, cover it and let it prove. I did not mean to say chill it. Okay, so now it's time to actually start cooking. You need some ginger. Place the ginger onto your chopping board, you grab your spoon and you peel in a downward motion until all the skin comes off. Okay, now we've peeled all our ginger, we've cut all of our garlic and done all of our chili. So how you really want it is just fine. You want everything as fine as you can. We're gonna start toasting off our aromatics, so our coriander seeds, and that's really the only thing that we need to toast off. So you want to get a small handful of coriander seeds like that. We'll just put them in the pan, and we're going to start it off at a really low heat because if this burns, it is going to taste like shit. So get oiled in the pan. We're going to get our veggies and we're going to start stir frying them in. You want to cook these until they get aromatic and you can actually start smelling all the individual ingredients. Oh my god, guys, honestly, I wish you could be here to smell how good this smells right now. So now we can add all of our shrimp. That's just going straight in. Gonna help deglaze. You know shrimp is cooked when it is pink and potatoes curl up, but not all the way. If you curl all the way, that means the shrimp is overcooked. We can add some flaky salt. We go in with our MSG, the zest and juice a lemon to add into the pan. I forgot to do this before, but add some butter into the pan with the shrimp. That'll just help it cook better. The inspiration behind this dish probably came from when I was working in London, and the hotel I was working with had a lot of Filipino and Thai chefs. And this was one of the recipes. It's not the recipe exactly, but this is sort of the food that we used to eat for staff meals back when we used to work there. Release the flavours a lot quicker. So our shrimp is smelling so good right now. It smells amazing. We're going to give this a stir, make sure it's all incorporated. And now Now we're going to deglaze with a little bit of fish sauce. Don't go too much with it because this is quite strong. We're also going to add in our black garlic now. Optional, but you can add some soy sauce. After this step, we can get our coconut milk. If your coconut milk comes in a tin, make sure to shake it because sometimes it will have all the coconut fat and like oil like congealed at the top, and it will just come out as like one big lump. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. We're going to give this a mix and just look at the like amazing colour this is going to turn into when it's all mixed together and fully reduced. Usually, here's our chicken stock already made. We're going to pour a little bit of that, not all of it. We're going to save some because maybe we might need to top it up later. But now, for the most part, this is done, and we just need to let this reduce. And this is gonna, so we're gonna cartouche this. And what's a cartouche, you say? A cartouche is almost like a lid made out of parchment paper. So cartouche, so you have your piece of parchment paper. You're gonna fold that in half, making sure it's as straight as possible. That's what we're doing, isn't it? Yeah, that's what we're doing. So once it's in half, make sure it's nicely folded. Another fold over, so you make a little square. And then another fold, top corner to bottom corner. Fold down there. And then once again, top corner to bottom corner, fold down there. And yeah, let's do another one. So you get a little triangle. So the tip is there, the tip is at the middle of the pan, and then we put our finger. So that's where we need a cut. And that's going to make a almost perfect, obviously not fully perfect because it's letting some air out, ring around there. We're going to trim the top off, and then once you open it, it becomes a beautiful cartouche. My mum said she wanted some of the paste that she put in. Optional once again, you don't need it, but I'm just gonna add a tablespoon in just for her. So I just tasted this and it needed a little bit more lime, so I'll just squeeze a little bit more lime in there. So we're gonna get our cartouche, gonna put it like that, and you can already see the bubbles that is bubbling already after I've literally just put it on. It's bubbling a lot more than it was before. For the rice, dead simple. 1 cup of rice is 2.5 cups of water. So this is our 1 cup of rice. This is short grain rice we got from the Turkish shop. So wash this until the water runs clear, and then after add your cups of water. As usual, of course there's difficulties with mics. It's either lost in the fucking fridge or it doesn't work. The DJI ones, there's something wrong with the adapter. The one that I bought doesn't work on it, so we've switched it back to the TikTok mics just for now, but that's gonna get fixed soon. Our dough is nice, rested, proved, soft, like it's a lot softer than what it was before. Up into some segments, and we're gonna roll it. We're gonna roll them into 80-gram balls. So we have our scale here. Right, so we have a flour on the chopping board. We're gonna get our ball and press it down into a circle. This just helps with rolling. And then we're gonna roll it to about a pound coin thickness, just so it cooks nicely and quickly. Probably around there. Our pan is hot. We're gonna just place our naan bread inside. Probably do with a little bit less oil than I put in. That's probably a bit too much than what you need. So let's give it a flip. Before we do, let's just brush the other side with a little bit of oil. Give that a flip. Opa! Look at that. So this is looking beautiful. We got our garlic butter. So this is just butter and garlic. I cling filmed it and microwaved it together, so the garlic infused with the butter. So we're going to just spread that on there. And then we also have some chopped coriander that we're going to put over that. After all of that, this is how they should look. We've got nice charring. You can't really tell that these have been done in a pan and not in like a tandoor, or a Georgian version would be a tonne. But yeah, after your bread is done, guys, everything else is done. You just got to reheat your rice through, so that's steamed, all fluffy and perfect. We've got our curry that's warmed through, and now you just have to plate and serve. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you try this recipe out for yourselves. Sorry about the technical difficulties like last time. Okay, last time that was just a Luka difficulty. I left the fucking mic in the fridge. But for the next video, it will definitely be sorted. I'll also be posting on my Instagram another poll. I know that people voted for barbecue skewers and that couldn't get done because of the weather, unfortunately. But I can put another poll up and you guys can choose what you'd like to see next.